Good morning. It's another one of those early days. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. We're heading to the airport. It's a little later than normal, but anyway, we're on our way to another trip down to Disney.
We just have to see the Riviera. We're trying to stay at all the resorts. So we get the Riviera. It's just a Deluxe Studio this time, so we want to see what that's about.
See what
it's 2026, and we got a lot coming up, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We do. So come go with us. Hello, here we are at the Riviera Resort. We've got room 8868, which is in the East Tower and is a preferred view studio.
And it is on the 8th floor.
It is on the 8th floor.
And so when you first walk in, you have this
Little shelf that's great for putting keys and wallets and whatever on. Then you also have a small little coat rack to hang up jackets. And then you also, this is where the closet is, which our luggage is in, but you've got your ironing board, your iron.
Is that the hairdryer up there?
No,
Or is
that's
that steamer?
that's a steam iron.
Oh, okay.
Then you got the little small safe, combination hangers and different things, vacuum cleaner, laundry basket. So then as you come in, you will go on in here. You've got a big full-length mirror as you come right in to look at everything. Then you've got your small little kitchenette area. You've got ice bucket, toaster, some glasses up there, microwave. And then you have,
actually plates.
actual plates and stuff. A lot of the studios at some of the other DVCs are all paper.
Yeah.
Then you've got your Keurig single cup coffee maker.
With coffee.
You got coffee.
Joffrey's coffee.
You've got a refrigerator. It actually has a small little freezer area in it, which is a little nicer than some of the others. Some of them are just beverage coolers. Then you have paper towels, dishcloths, scrubbers, a recycle bin underneath. And then right across from that you have the bathroom, which this is one of the unique features, I think. I think the only other studios on property that have something like this are at the Polynesian, where you actually have two separate rooms for the bath and actually two different showers. You have the toilet room and a walk-in shower, which is very nice, and it's got a handheld wand. It's got the rainfall head. You've got a bench in the back. You've got obviously your products on the side wall and a niche to put razors and lotions and other shampoos. And then obviously
it's in your toilet room.
It's in your toilet room. And then in the second room, you come into and you have a
one sink only.
Real nice. It's just a one sink, one smaller vanity. You've got a shelf.
Body lotion.
Oh yeah, you got a real nice deal of body lotion. You've got a shelf above the sink under the mirror, a lighted makeup mirror. You've got the shelves underneath, your hair dryer and everything. And then you have the shower tub combination over here. Again, it's a handheld wand. Nice, you know, decent sized tub. Again, product on the wall. And then the niche again for putting extra stuff in there if you want. And a very nice little shower curtain. Are there any hidden Mickeys on the shower curtain? I don't see any. So then you come in.
Oh, yeah, there are.
Oh, is there? Oh, yeah, there's a hidden Mickey. Okay.
Oh, and then they have these pocket doors.
Yes, pocket doors.
How do you get them to come out?
Pocket doors. You just
Okay.
pull there.
Okay.
Each side has a pocket door. You can't actually.
With lock.
You can't actually lock those.
Okay.
Okay. Then you come on into the main living area. You have looks to be like a queen size bed, which is maybe queen size. I don't know. A little smaller. Nightstands on each side with three drawers.
Pretty neat.
You've got on the nightstands you've got plugs with USB.
There is USB. It's just kind of hidden with this.
And then you've got the light switches that control the lights on either side of the bed and above the bed. And then you have at the end of the bed.
This is the only drawers you have.
You have very limited drawer space. You've got the ones on the nightstand, the two on the bed platform, because like most other Disney places, you've got storage for your luggage underneath the bed.
And then this is not a dresser.
This is an
actual bed.
A single twin size bed that has a light. It's got who's that? Pascal sleeping. And then underneath the TV, you've got a couple of regular plugs, a regular USB plug, and a USB-C plug.
But like at Saratoga, we have drawers here.
Right.
In the bedroom and stuff. But here you don't. You just have those two. That's how deep those drawers are right there.
Yeah.
Is
not real deep. And then on your coffee table, you've got two other additional drawers. So.
And then does this coffee table move very easily?
Not real easily.
Okay.
And then
because you also have another bed.
You have table and chair area to sit with a light over it. Again, additional plugs, USB plugs. And then this is like
I just want to see what it looks like.
Look, she comes down. All right, so and you've got 101 Dalmatians watching TV. But there is no light, no additional plugs or anything inside of the bed when you pull it down. But as we mentioned, we're in the East Wing. And again, this is a deluxe studio with preferred view.
Look at this view.
And
That's a pretty good view.
this is the East Tower, like I said. And we've got a very nice view of the main pool.
Kid pool.
The kids splash pad, water slide.
Airbnb.
Actually got a little view of one of the Caribbean beach private or quiet pools, and a lot of the Caribbean beach grounds, and then even a little bit of the gondolas as well.
And then the balcony.
And then the balconies.
It's skinny.
It's kind of skinny, but it's long.
Room.
So when we first checked in, we were right down in the corner, two floors down, tucked right into the corner.
We walked out on a balcony and looked at our neighbors on the other balcony.
I mean, we could have held hands with the neighbors across the way, and we had more of a view of out that way to the parking lot and some of the other buildings that way, and less view that way. So this is we're gonna get unpacked and get settled in because we're here for a week. And so anyway, tomorrow we're off to Epcot and the Festival of Arts.
Yeah.
Or farts, as it's being affectionately called now, and so
it's snowing at home.
And it's going to be snowing at home, so come go with us. Good morning from day 2 at Disney World.
And this is what we were talking about yesterday, but we kind of messed it up, so we're going to kind of redo it, right?
Right. Yeah. Here's a resort map. We're like we said, we're in the East Wing, and when we initially checked in, we got into this little section here, which is rooms 81 through 90.
Right there in that corner.
And we were stuck right up in the corner, which you could almost reach across to the other corner balcony from this room and shake hands with people. So, and then you just had a kind of a straight out view. You got a little bit of the lake here and a little bit of the backside of the kids' splash pad, and then but you saw a parking lot. So we went down, and we don't normally do this, but we went and asked for a different room, and so they moved us over into this side, and down here towards the far end.
We're 68.
We're at room 68, and then these rooms go from 60 to 70. And it gives you a little bit more of a front-out view, and you get a little bit of the pool. You see more of Caribbean Beach.
Which we're going to show you.
You actually see the gondolas. And so it was really a lot better, and would highly recommend if you're going to try and get a preferred view studio, that somehow, if you can, request for the 60 to 70 rooms.
A lot of people say the west wing is the best when you get here, because the west wing will point you out toward Epcot and the fireworks
And the gondola and part of Caribbean Beach.
but
So
there's very few
preferred
studios
view.
over here as well, maybe one section of it. This back here that faces the parking lot, that's all the standard view. So we have preferred view. We were hoping to get like in here, but we got on the east wing right here in the corner, which probably is the worst.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
East wing. So
I definitely want to stay.
You don't want 81 through 90.
Yeah.
I think these are all odd numbers,
Yeah.
so 81, 83. But 81's really tucked up in the corner there. You really didn't hardly see anything. And I'll show you when we go out there. But he moved us, and we went and asked. We hated to ask. We never ask. We just take what we get.
Yeah.
But, you know, what does it hurt to ask?
Doesn't hurt.
They can say no.
The worst they can do is tell you
And
no.
the view is great. I mean, everybody says that the east wing is not that great, but this is our view during the day. Look at that. You cannot beat that.
Yeah, so we get a lot of the pool. We get a lot of Caribbean Beach. We have the gondolas. And then
Okay, I kind of wanted to show you the front of the Riviera as we're walking in. I'm walking up from the little bus stations. If you go to the parks with the bus, they pick you up out front and everything. But here's where you have the valet desk, the bellman desk. You had water features on both sides, little fountains as you walk in. Had this big, beautiful chandelier of lights. And it is a DVC resort, so it does say welcome home when you first walk in. And the lobby's just beautiful. It's all elegant. It's all in this black and white tile. You walk in, you're automatically on the second story. To your right, you have your check-in desk and your concierge desk. And then to your left of the lobby here, you have a little cafe and a little souvenir store. And then as you walk all the way to the back here, I was kind of showing you how you are walking into the second story automatically. Now, this little cafe called Le Petit Cafe is done up in black and white as well. It has all kinds of specialty coffees and tons of pastries. It has eclairs and croissants and macarons and cheesecake. And it's pretty busy in the mornings and in the evenings. They have a little sitting area here. Everything's at an extra cost, of course. Everything's done up in black and white, very chic. And then toward the back of this, you have another lounge that you can come in. Looks like a little library lounge. You can take your coffee and your computer, have some quiet time, hook up to your computer and do some things. Now, right next door to this is the La Boutique, and it's their kind of souvenir stores. It's kind of an upscale, a little bit souvenir store. It has nice things. It has some Tommy Bahama clothing, some Roosevelt shirts, if you know what those are, and just some really nice sweatshirts, all Riviera kind of oriented. And then toward the back of the store, since it is DVC, you have this freezer that you can actually get things to cook into your condo, like eggs, bacon, milk. You have a little pharmacy area here, and then also you have a little junk food area, I call it, your candies, chips, and donuts and stuff that you can have. Other side of the store, you have pins, magic bands, more sweatshirts, backpacks. And then toward the back of the lobby, I wanted to show you how you are coming in and you're automatically on the second story. They have this little sitting area here at the very back of the lobby that you can come out. It's a little balcony that overlooks the courtyard and the quiet pool and this lake area. It's just beautiful.
All right, we just came out of the East Tower elevators on the ground floor, which is where the restaurant's located, and then you walk out to this nice little courtyard area. It's got just some bocce ball courts, a little recreation area with some cornhole, Connect 5 deal,
Swing.
a little chess court there. And then you've got some swings to sit in. Looks out over the lake, which we got to find out. Here's the Premio Piatti, which is kind of the quick service, counter service breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then right next to it, across from the pool, is the bar Riva, which is all open, which is kind of unique. They also have a drink filling station there if you have the refillable mugs that you can have through your stay. And again, it's right across from the pool and the kids splash zone area, which is pretty cool. Now we're just going to head on around. This is the quiet pool here at Riviera. It is open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. You have to have a magic band or a key card to get into this pool. And this one sits right out front from the center part of Riviera. It's got a ton of chairs around it and tables with umbrellas. You got tables back, little nice sitting areas back in the grass. Yeah, this is not just an adult pool,
But it is quiet.
but it is a quiet pool because you have life jackets that the kids can use. Oh yeah, up here, right up there is where you get towels. And again, lots of chairs. There's clamshell chairs, towel station right back over there. Kim's waving, KJ's waving at somebody.
Hey, there's hot tub.
You got the hot tub. You got a little shower there, so in case you're coming up from the beach area. Hot tub, controls for the hot tub right outside here. So anyway, this is, like I say, the quiet pool. Just a quick note about the restrooms right outside the pools. This one, particular one right outside of the quiet pool, has a water bottle refill station. But what I wanted to tell you was that to go into the restrooms, you have to have either a magic band or your key card to access them. So if you're all right, here is the west side, or the west tower to the Riviera, and from right outside the west tower you've got the gondola station. And as you're coming out the walkway, it actually splits to the gondola, because one is going to Hollywood Studios and one is going to Epcot. You go right to Hollywood Studios and left to Epcot.
Okay, I wanted to show you the family pool area, but I'm showing it to you in the evening time because there's just less people. You do have to have your magic band or your key card to get in. It is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And there's plenty and plenty of seating. Over here to the left, there was like just regular seating kind of in a grassy area. They had plenty of towels in a towel hut. They had life jackets for the little ones. And then, like I said, plenty of seating. On the back side of the pool, there was chairs with umbrellas. On the west side here, chairs with umbrellas. And right up front, this is your entry area, there was chairs and umbrellas. That was about 40 degrees this evening, so it was very cold. A few people are in the pool. But the pool is heated, and it goes to about 4 foot. Now, here toward the back area, the red lights that you're seeing is that bar Riva. And then you also have a hot tub there. Now, this hot tub was busier than the adult or the quiet pool hot tub, so you might want to keep that in mind. Cool water slide, looked like a castle, some more towel huts back here. And then within this area, you had another gated area that leads to the kids' splash pad area. Now, our balcony looked over the splash pad. It was really fun to watch kids out here playing during the day. They had a ball. It was a cool splash pad area, but nobody was out here this evening with the 40-degree weather. The water was very warm. I put my feet in it, but still, it was pretty cold. Then right outside here, you have restrooms. Now, the restrooms is out this gate right beside this bar Riva. This bar Riva also has a drink station if you bought the mugs that you can refill. And then all these red lights in the bar Riva is heat lamps because it is completely open, which is kind of a neat concept. But when it gets cold, like it was this evening, they need to turn on all these heat lamps. I did enjoy the bar Riva. They had a little small menu. Next door, you had the Primo Piatti, which is the quick service restaurant for the Riviera. Lots and lots of seating. And then up front here is where you'd actually order, and then you could pick it up to the side, or sometimes they bring it out to your table. They do have refillable drink stations here, and they had a big, different type of menu. Like for breakfast, they had a blueberry lemon pancake. And of course, they had the regular things too, like your Mickey waffles. But then also for dinner, they had these Mediterranean salads, pizza, citrus glazed chicken strips. Then they had this bakery which had hot sandwiches, your cinnamon rolls, and a delicious Italian buttercream cupcake. So we really enjoyed this little quick service. Steve, we're going to go over.
Hi, Jim.
It's almost 9 o'clock, and we heard the fireworks last night, but we couldn't see them off our balcony, could we?
We'll put it up.
So we're going to head over to the west side of this resort. Because we're real close to Epcot. Let's see what we see. It's a little cool tonight, but not bad. So this is right by the Skyliner. And I just love these mosaics here. There's Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, Flying to Neverland.
And this is Tangled. I love Tangled. So yeah, I think that if you're on this side and you're on the other floors, you can probably see this pretty good. Oh yeah, you can see it pretty good right here. And if you're in the front, you could probably see it some too.
Yeah.
I also wanted to show you where they show the movies on the lawn. So here is the back of the Riviera in the evening time. And then right behind the family pool is this little grass area. They set out chairs and they played the movie. And we could actually even see this and hear it from our balcony. So it was really fun. And then here is the fire pit, but you can't really see it tonight because it's kind of dark here. But the fire pit goes out by the lake. You got some chairs, and then you got the.
But I can see the fireworks pretty good from right here, Kimmy.
I know.
You know.
So you could, because you kind of oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Because you're a little bit farther away from them.
Farther away and up above the trees here a little bit better.
Yeah. See the fireworks from a little bit farther away, real close up.
Yeah, I think this is a little better place from the fire pit area. Just right off the main pool and the lawn.
So there's the east wing, which we're over there. Here's the middle. This is the west wing that everybody wants in. And then if you're on this side, you can probably see the fireworks every night. Good morning. So here is our morning today. Give you our view again. From 8868 is the room number. It's a great room number. It's a big
East Tower.
East Tower. It's a what are we doing today?
We are going to Topolino's here at the Riviera for a character breakfast. And we've never done a character breakfast here before. We've heard it's very nice. I think we get Mickey and Minnie, and I'm not sure who else. They have a kind of a set menu. It's $54 plus tax and gratuity.
Yeah.
And it's a menu. They give you multiple choices for entrees. And
then supposedly this big bread
we've heard there's a big bread basket they bring out beforehand, but we'll show you that.
And then I just kind of want to give you a preview. We're staying at the Riviera at Disney. Hint, hint. We got more
Italian thing.
Here we got more to come because we are doing more things than just Disney. Now we're in Italy and in Greece, and so you have to come go with us on that. That's going to be later in the year and everything. Here we are at Topolino's.
Topolino's. We're out on the terrace. Our table's not quite ready, so we're waiting for that.
So there's the quiet pool down there. That's the inner court, I would call it.
Yeah.
We either gotta take our load.
There's the other pool, the kid pool area, the 0 entry. They do the movies out there on the lawn.
There's the fire pit area.
The fire pit area was a real good area for fireworks, I think.
Watching Epcot fireworks.
Watching Epcot fireworks. You wouldn't think it would be, but it actually turned out pretty good. And then there's and then here's a little outdoor terrace, and they have this bar set up at night, don't they?
Yeah, I think you can come up here at night, come out here, they got a little bar set up.
Okay, here at Topolino's, this was one of the best character breakfasts we had. First of all, you get a postcard with all their signatures of the Fabulous Four. Then you get this bucket of all kinds of pastries. You had croissants and chocolate croissants and muffins. And then you had Nutella and you had strawberry jam and butter. And then you had a preset menu, but you can kind of pick and choose. Steve decided to get the steak and 2 eggs over easy with the potatoes and a side order of bacon. It was huge. I got the same thing, but my side order was this waffle, which was delicious. Got the steak, the potatoes, all the drinks are included. You got orange juice, water, coffee, pop, and then all the 4 characters came by: Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. They're all kind of themed as artists, and then they all dance around. So this was my favorite character breakfast I have been to. And it's only $54 a person. It wasn't too bad. One last picture of this beautiful view. I love the Riviera. I love the east wing way over here on this side, not that side. What do you think, Steve?
No, I agree. Riviera was great. Now we're going to go to the Caribbean Beach Resort for 2 nights because we got delayed. American canceled our flights going through Dallas because of the storm. So we're here for 2 more days.
Can't get out tomorrow. Can't get out today. Can't get out tomorrow.
So I had to wait.
It's a mess. We're just rebooking over there because the Caribbean beach was so much cheaper. We looked up. Martinique is right there, and by that pool area,
There's a laundry.
There's supposed to be a laundry. So we're gonna go over there and try to do some laundry until we can get into our room. Maybe do up all the laundry.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
we went ahead and
got
got matching sweatshirts because it's supposed to be really cold today, which you woke up and it was 30-some degrees.
35 degrees this morning here.
But I was going to go over a couple of things with the Riviera. Like, what's some of the things you liked about this room?
This room was the biggest thing I like about this room was the split bathrooms where they actually have 2 showers. They have a walk-in shower and then they have a tub shower combo, which makes it very nice. I mean, you know, if you had you can actually put a family of 5 in this room. So if you had that many people, that'd be great because you'd have 2 showers and everything. Only downside, only 1 sink and kind of a small vanity, but not bad. But you got a nice entrance. This was another thing. Pretty
big for the Deluxe.
Still a pet peeve of ours, not only at Disney properties, but properties all over the place, is the fact that they don't use fitted sheets, and especially at DVC when you don't get service and your bed's made.
And I don't mind remaking it.
Yeah,
but I like a fitted sheet, so you just to pull
and we usually try to remake it every day and pull it tight. But by the time you're done sleeping in it, it's a wrinkled mess. But
we did get room service, and they did clean up. I don't think they cleaned the bathrooms, but they gave us new towels and
they did.
Our bed.
Yeah, they did remake the bed.
So there was that.
Yeah.
As far as the resorts, I loved. The amenities here. I love the quiet pool.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. I love the hot tubs. That was nice. They were really pretty big size hot tubs. Right. I love the ideal of the Skyliners, but you meant to check to see if they're working. They're doing maintenance here, right? And so
this
on
week.
the 25th they stopped running it. And I really do enjoy having the Skyliners because it connects you to other resorts so easily. Yeah. You can hop on it really easy and go over to dinner at the back of Epcot if you wanted to go to have pizza at the Italian pizza place at Epcot. It's very easy.
Yeah.
But they quit running it on the 26th for maintenance for a week here in January, and it looks like they're going to do the same thing next year.
Next January, they've already posted the maintenance dates for next January, so in case you're making...
So you might want to check those dates. Caribbean Beach, I mean, Pop Century, Caribbean Beach, and Art of Animation. I mean, if you staying at those places, you can just hop really easy and go to each other's places, and that's my favorite thing, Skyliner as well.
Yeah.
And I loved our view. I loved this room.
Yeah.
And now we got to go.
Now
I want it to go home. I really do.
But anyway, that's
We're
the
going
you know, the downside of travel sometime, especially when weather gets involved. So Affogato from Boboli Il Gelato in Disney Springs. This is kind of a teaser of what we may be doing later this year. So
Maybe we're in Italy.
yeah, possibly, but